It's original rock and roll, rock the show and leave it all. I'm on the stage for kids to take lessons, learn and teach their young bees. I'll take you on a ride to where you belong. You got the beat and beat your drum, playing calling home.
You lad.
Tuesday night, Barber Night Live. Thank you for joining us. I'm DC the Barber, along with my man behind the camera and his beautiful assistant, Josh XO, Katie. I don't want to say the last name right now, but good friends in television land. Got my model here, Mr. David Davalos, David Federico, David, man of many names right here is one of our students. He actually worked, he was here last week. That was last week you were here, right? Last week he worked, he was answering some of you guys' questions. So today, try to figure out this week 7, try to figure out like what haven't we covered. And we've covered a couple of different things, but I noticed that we haven't covered designs. So, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do a design on Mr. Davalos' head here. I'm going to do it, and of course I can't make it easy. I gotta make it hard on myself. So you can already see he's been previously cut. This is the stuff that I've done. I traced in a little pencil to see if it was gonna actually work. This is grow back from what he had. So it's a good thing because I want to show you how we can utilize what he's already had, the previously cut stuff, and kind of make it into a completely different freestyle design. It's going to be freestyle. However, I'm going somewhat of a theme, and I want to keep it cosmic, kind of keep it like more moon, star. So we're going to do a lot of circles. We're going to do a lot of wavy lines. We're going to do some stars. So that way it gives you a couple of different things. And if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Got a few special guests out there. Shout out one in particular, you know who you are. I want to shout out to everybody that I saw this weekend, all the barbers. My mom, I saw my mom. She was the first barber instructor. Did I tell you that, Josh? No. My mom was my first barber instructor because she used to tear my hair up. Horrible. Love my mom's though. She made me what I am today. Yeah, a lot of good things happened this weekend. So we go jump right into it. And again, like I was saying earlier before we walked in here, I don't know why I just don't try to do things that are easy. There's always got to do something a little bit more challenging. So my thought process being here, I see his hawk.
What's going to be the hardest thing for Josh to film?
Let's see.
Let's do that.
Let's find the hardest part for Josh to do. I'm gonna stand over here so I can get Josh everything he needs over there. And my part, I'm gonna just dance a little bit over in here real quick. I'm gonna cheat too. I'm gonna cheat in a couple places because for time, I'm gonna cheat a couple times. So y'all don't judge me, I don't care. I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways of how you can do some things that'll make it a little bit easier on your work. Maybe I won't cheat. I'll just do it the right way. I'm looking at this circle right here. This is gonna be my first point of contact and impact with my design. Is that a good view right there, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start like so, using my clipper as a pen, that very slight angle. You see I'm holding it just like that. I'm just gonna create a light circle. When I'm doing, now I'm gonna use the opposite side when I come down. Going up, I use that. Going down, I'm gonna use that. That way I'm feeding the hair into the clipper. I'm gonna come over here. That way I'm feeding the hair into the clipper as much as I can. Thank you, Kate. So what I was originally going to do is I want to grab me something circled like that, either a can or product or something, anything. You can do it with anything. I would have made it a little bit easier. But then, Katie, then you get that, he's garbage email. So that's our first point of reference. We got us a moon, star, moon or something right there, right? And I like this part right here. So I'm gonna use some of this to get my freestyle in, just to build a base for it. Light tap, a little bit. What I always stress is when you're doing designs, make sure that you do the top part of the edge up, the line, as well as the bottom part. That will ensure you a clean line each time. So we got the moon going. I'm gonna put, can you see over here, Kay? And I feel kind of moonish right here. I'm feeling a little more moony right here. So, hey Dave, thanks for having a huge canvas for me to work on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having a big head.
See, that was just Katie being mean. I said thanks for giving me a valid canvas to write a huge amount of work.
I make fun of Josh all the time. He's like, your hair is longer. I'm like, no, you just have a bigger head.
I had a friend that had dreadlocks. I had a friend that had dreadlocks forever, and he just cut them off, and his head is huge.
Ooh.
Yeah. Shout out to Dan Brown, the barber. Your head, Dan. Yeah. Wait for Jerry. Jerry, if you ever cut your hair, Uncle Jerry.
Don't do it, Uncle Jerry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You're gonna giant dome.
Oh man. Yeah. You're gonna look like Huey from the Boondocks. Okay. All right. So now, doing the same thing I did over there, just smaller section, smaller circle, and it's going to give it more that cosmic look. And if you notice, I kept this a little bit darker than I did the other one. It's going to give us some shades, some graduation. Feel free to go ahead and shout out any questions, anything that you want to ask. Shoot them into the comments section. Josh, weapon of choice went Thursday?
Nah, Federico.
Federico Live? Okay. Make sure you tune in for Federico Live on Thursday with Adam, Josh, and Brewskis. Maybe?
Probably not. Yeah, probably. Maybe. We'll see. I might get wasted. Whatever.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
So now I'm just cleaning this out. I hope that's a good view for you guys. I hope I'm not in the way. I'm gonna come on this side. I see what I need to do. So you can see the graduation.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, good? Okay. Cool. How about that? I'm gonna bring it back
You got
here.
really good hand awareness tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of look, I'm tired of being the bad guy. I want to make sure that I get through a show without being chastised for being in the way of the camera. I am learning. Week 7, I finally halfway got it. And then next week you'll be telling me,
You better watch
DC.
out, Dan. I'm just gonna Velcro it to your head.
Look, you saying, ooh, that's just evil. That was evil, Josh. Okay. I'm looking. So now I'm gonna outline this a little bit. Going to this little cosmic. How's that feel on you, Dave? Not too sharp or anything?
No.
Okay. Let's see, touch it this way.
Ooh, that was good already.
It's all right?
Yeah.
Katie Buss, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Buss.
Then on the other side, I wanted you to carve in a Neil deGrasse Tyson space.
Whoa.
Yeah. With the Cosmos team.
Whoa.
Got a lot to do in an hour.
Yeah, that's a lot, Josh. Thanks, man.
Or Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan.
No, I want you to do Mount Rushmore with Carl Sagan, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Einstein, and the Higgs boson guy.
I was thinking more Jetsons. But
Damn, Josh.
I'm a nerd, what?
No, I'm saying, you got some hard guys. All influential people, but hell, I have to Wikipedia for looks and thanks, Josh. Now I'm just going through here and I'm kind of just like messing around and getting me some shape and just different stuff to make this cosmic side pop out. Like I said, we're gonna do a lot of freestyle once I get toward the bottom here. And it's all just to come to me. That's freestyling is that's just it. You create as you go. if you got a theme, which I like to go with themes a lot of times, most of the time rather, it makes it a little bit easier to figure out where you want to go, how you want to go. Freestyle to me is actually a little bit harder than having direction. So when I saw Dave, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go cosmic. I can't think of the barber's name that did it, and I thought it was real hot. So I was like, you know what, I want to do that. I want to try that. So I'm looking at all this stuff over here, all this cut down already. I'm like, whoa. And the constant question I'm asking myself, okay, so what makes sense? What doesn't make sense? And so then I just start building lines. I continue to build. How's that going? Yeah, if you haven't been with us previously, I am horrible with my hand placement. So I've been trying to work on it so that I'm making sure that I'm in the places that I need to be, and Mr. Flower doesn't want to cause me any bodily harm for being in his way. So now I gotta, on this first part up here we did, I kept that rounded. This one right here, I wanna make it a little bit more square. So when I get a little bit more clean, I grab my brush out and I can start seeing things a little bit more.
I like that brush.
Yeah. This brush is a Johnny B brush. Again, we talked about this before. All their products are all blue tools, so you can always be readily identifiable. Yeah, they make good tools. The products I'm still learning, but the tools are actually really good.
I just seen that right on their page.
Jay Razor in the building.
Yo.
Hey man, a blind, deaf model. Dude, right here. Jay Razor, what's up, man? Western Barber Conference in the building. Good friends of mine. Dave, how these clippers feel?
Sharp.
Are they too sharp?
No, not too sharp. They're cool.
Okay.
I can feel it, but it doesn't tear me up or nothing.
Okay. So now I see this little part right here, and I'm gonna actually combine it. I'm not gonna try to create a whole nother design. I'm gonna just combine those two. Catch a Fade, July, what is it? July 13th.
That big shot.
San Jose. Come experience that barbarism. Oh, we got something going on this weekend too. Yeah. Go to my website if you'd like to see where we are this weekend. Doing some barbering stuff. Should be fun. I won't be DC the barber, I'll be DC the host. So yeah, I just started to mess around with the stuff I already see. So now I'm looking at this, I'm like, where do I want this to go? And I could go all kind of places, but I think I'm gonna mess it up, just like that, purposely. Completely mess it up, do something completely different, because it's cosmic. It's cosmic. The solar system is not perfect, right, Josh?
No.
What's up, lady? I'm just working. Barber Night Live. Huh? That's all good. Come say hi to the camera.
I heard that the camera was on sometimes.
I've been telling y'all I wasn't that fat.
I'm trying to get it to work, but yeah. It's like you can drop off it.
Dave has a moving ear. Anytime you get close to his ear, it just moves. So it's hilarious to watch it. Watch closely, okay?
Oh, man.
Watch closely. Watch his ear. Don't watch me. Watch this ear. There you go. You could concentrate now. You really thinking real hard. He's trying to Zen master now. He's breathing. Stop breathing. Cut it out, Quasimodo. Oh, man. Yeah, Dave almost died. We don't want him to practice that no more. We don't want to do that. Let me see how review there. All right. I'm gonna separate this one because if you guys know, we talked about before, I don't like huge lines. I like to separate them.
Is it possible to do designs with the hair illusion top?
Oh yeah, I guess. I haven't really worked with it that much. That's the stuff that makes you look like you have hair. So I would assume it wouldn't hurt. I need to get my hands on some of it to really give you a clear answer. I'll find out, but I don't think for what I know about the product, I don't believe it would be counterproductive. It's just a topical situation, and I don't see why you wouldn't be able to cut around it.
What's hair illusion?
It's oh my God, I had to show it to you. It's like they call it like a fiber. It's like a fiber situation. It almost pops on. It almost drop it on like pepper. It goes on like pepper. Then it's like a silicone base. They spray it on, so it locks in really good. A lot of the pro athletes and stuff are using it. So a lot of people using it right now. It's big right now. So I would say yes, but I just haven't tried it. I called my man JC up and asked him. He's a rep for the company, so I asked him. There's that ear movement. I got it to move.
Another question.
Stop.
Do you use any spirits or liquid abrasive type of products while doing designs if your client has a slutty head?
A slutty head?
Sweaty.
Oh, you know, powder. Powder works great. Get you some type of powder, and then, of course, a fan. I thought he said a slutty head. I was like, whoa, wrong program. No, sweaty heads. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this fan up if it doesn't get too loud. Because Mr. Davalos will sweat. Hey man, you gotta do something. There you go. Feel good? Right. Yeah. Nice and chilly. So now I'm just chopping up, starting to add a little bit more detail to some of this stuff up here. Try to find some more different breaks in here that I could go ahead and make my work look a little bit more detailed. There's that ear again. Okay. around right here.
So when you were starting out learning how to do this, were you using like talking stuff to put in your designs first, or?
No, I didn't do that till.
You just went for.
Yeah, but I wasn't smart enough to do that early on. It took me until I jacked up a few heads and before I even considered that. Then yeah, after a while, I said, you know what, it just make a little bit more sense to, to prescribe the ideal in. We did something the other day where I did like a smile now, cry later, kind of like, the dramatical. And I had never done it before, but I drew it first. We shaved it down and we drew it first, and then I just drew outside the lines, and it made it come out really tight. So it just, it just depends. Some guys, I mean, I've seen some guys do some stuff that's ridiculous.
Yeah, the hair show some of those barbers do like Tupac on the guys.
Oh yeah, shouts out to my man Rob, the original, Radamez, all those guys that, I can draw some way. I won't say that I don't draw, because if I say that I don't draw, somebody that knows me will get on here and say I'm lying. However, I know people that draw extraordinarily well, and I don't consider myself one of those type of people. I got friends, Jesse Lima, a great artist. There's different guys that do different things, so yeah. Yeah, Jesse's raw. Jesse, if you haven't followed Jesse, follow Jesse on Instagram, Jesse Lima, Radamez, Perez. These are all guys that are just phenomenal artists. You can't even really call them just barbers, because they're artists. So yeah, I mess around a little bit, and honestly, being here at Federico's with my students, they challenge me. I mean, I won't say this, I can't say this enough, is that I had gotten away from designs because, honestly, they don't make a lot of money. It's fun to do, but it takes a great deal of time. And if you are not getting the compensation for what you're doing, it just makes it kind of hard. Makes it unattractive to do sometimes. So I kind of got away from it, but these guys, like Dave here, he'll tell you he never thought he would be doing designs, but he's actually really good. And he's not afraid to try new designs and stuff. So they keep me going and trying new different stuff. So shouts out to Federico students, man.
Alright, we have a question from Tiffany K. Would corded trimmers make a cleaner line since they would be a bit stronger?
Yes and no. These right here, these style liner tools, or what are these, the slim liners? You can adjust these. So I can get the same thing I can out of my outliner tools. However, for some reason, it's just my outliner tools, I have an MD blade on there. And for some reason, I'm not gonna lie, if I were to bring my outliner tools, my T's, and just work just to clean this line up, I think you can see a huge difference. But again, I like to use the cordless for the show purposes. It keeps me from being, extra tangled. It just makes it easy for me to just walk around and keep Josh happy.
And that's all that's really important.
That's what matters. That's all that matters, is that Josh is happy, and all that other stuff does not matter. I'll be looking over there. So I don't know if you saw how I did the star, so I'll go back over it. Real simple, the stars, just like you were taught to do the stars in school. You do the triangle over, like that, remember that? Like the Star of David or whatever. Do that, and then kind of clean it out. Just clean it out and then go around it and just outline it. You can make that as small as big as you like. Whoever's calling me, I'm doing my show. Unless it's my mom. Yeah, this is starting to come together. Dave, you got any questions, any input? What have you found with your design? You're not mic'd up, so make sure you speak a little loud. What have you learned in doing your designs? What's the most challenging and what is probably the most, one of the easier things?
Gotten pretty good with like lines, straight lines, more of the curves and the hooks, that kind of thing, that kind of rounded shapes tend to, I'd say, cause me more problems, but I gotta go a little slower and be more patient, not try to do everything too fast.
So that's what's going on the other side. There we go. There we go. Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist on the other side.
Badass. Badass.
Bad, David.
Yeah, we're gonna put him just like that. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, with the bad.
Just like that. Just like that.
underneath.
Now, Josh, for those that aren't familiar with the gentleman,
I'll try it. I've never done designs before.
you gonna try it? We gonna do it on your head, and you gonna do it on somebody else?
David.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shoot, here. Wait, you want the mic? Take it.
I have a feeling we have the ball fade that one out.
Hey, man.
Pretty sure I can at least get the badass part.
There you go. I know you can, Josh. Shoot, forget Dave. All right, I'm taking the mic
I
off.
was just saying, if you want to go with the Cosmos theme.
I'm with you, man. Let's go. What is he a neurophysicist?
Astrophysicist.
Astrophysicist.
Yep.
Yes. Josh, that video you did today, or not today, but the video they aired today was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, they want to
Yeah.
Yo, visit, can I say it, Josh? Can I visit joshuaflowers.com?
JoshXO.com.
JoshXO.com. Yo, I tell you, man, you got some crazy photos on there. Truly inspirational, man. And I know you'll be adding more. I sat there and went down and went across to the back. Like, man, I keep asking Josh, can I go shooting with him? Okay.
You can go shooting with me anytime.
Yeah.
Someone really special to me is an aspiring photographer. I'm not gonna, she knows what I'm talking about though. I believe she just got her new camera. She's cute as a button. So anything she does will be raw. And you know what I'm talking about.
Me?
No. I'll tell you after we finish airing. Real good thing. Boy, you got a big head. A lot of atmosphere, a lot of area here. Hey man, I'm gonna put like 4 more stars.
Room for activity.
Golly, I feel like I'm not giving you enough. Like you could have so much more. How much time? We doing 6:30? Okay, let's look. We'll start speeding this up a little bit.
You get more done in your hour than the other 2 guys get done in 2.
Because they're having more fun. They got drinks, they talking crazy, they having a good time. I don't get that yet. We're working on that.
We'll show you watch it.
You guys have fun, man.
Fun.
Well, we have fun. Look, don't we? Look, they got quiet.
He didn't confirm or deny.
Never mind. Katie, we having fun?
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. Katie has fun with me.
Yeah.
I'm here every week.
Yes. What else? Your legs? I hit your ankle.
My feet.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to be a forward thinker when I'm spinning the chair and move your big old ankles.
My ankle with my calf.
Yeah, so like I said, freestyle is just a matter of interpretation. See something you want, disappear, and you just consider your trimmer, edger, clipper as an eraser. You just kind of got to revert your thinking. Oh, I brought this in there too. I'm gonna give you guys one of my tricks.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give you one of my tricks. So don't say I never gave you nothing. This is my black book. Not the black book like Chachi and Fonzie used to have back in the days, but this is my black book that I utilize to draw and sketch up different ideas. And let me see if I could come up with, I did a rose. And what I do is a lot of times, you gotta conceptualize, you gotta make sure that you can break this down. So if you look at this, you can see that it has like Roman numerals at each, where I started 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so that I can build it out and make it make sense to me. Now, I'm not saying this works for everybody, but it actually helps me to sketch out my ideas, to make a little, I try to do angry birds. It turned out to be a retarded bird. And, you know, different things I might see, and I might try to, we'll start messing around with portraits in this reverse type of thinking. That's basically, it's just reversing your thinking. Abstract designs and names and whatnot. So yeah, it's just different. So if you go to Michael's, pick up this black book, get you a white pencil, and just start sketching. You have you some fun, and you start seeing how the designs will start coming to you a little bit easier if you're having trouble with them. So now we got just going over here.
Does that help even if you can't draw?
Yeah, it helps even if you can't draw, because it's sketching. It's not really drawing, it's just sketching. And then so what I like to do is I'll find stuff that I like and I want to try to mimic, and I just start off slow. Like you say, when you're doing your haircut, just start off slow. Everything you're not gonna be able to get. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, honestly, a rose was the hardest thing for me to draw in my life. Swear. And then I tried to put it on, remember I tried to put it on Danny's head, and it worked, but I mean, it was challenging. So yeah, just, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna start messing with some of this hawk right here. Now, when I go through his hawk, I see that it's kind of like off center. So what I'm doing is I'm just bringing that center. I'm not taking my trimmer all the way down to his scalp. I'm just trying to build that. So it probably would be better if I grab the comb, which I will. And I could direct that hair like so. And even if I need to clip her over comb a bit, just to give me some graduation around there, I can do that. So I just created me a fade, clip her over comb, like that. You said you wanted to bring this up anyway, though, right there?
Yeah, we can.
Well, I'm not gonna do it now. I just wanted to just make sure.
By next Thursday.
Okay.
Complex Barber asks, checking in, is there a length of hair that's best for designs?
Short, okay. We talked about this once before. You want to be able to make sure that the hair can fit in there. If you can see that, can you see that? If the hair is too long to fit inside under those teeth, regardless of what blade, whatever you're using, always just refer to those teeth. If the hair is too long to get into that tooth, it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. Not impossible, just a little bit more difficult. So I always, you know, try to make sure that the length is what I want prior to me cutting. Even when I'm doing edge up, sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll knock a little bit down before I go and actually clean it up, just so that I could go ahead and have that, the ease of doing the edge up with shorter hair. Good questions tonight, man. Keep them going. So now I'm just kind of like rocking my clipper where I can get in there, and those tight spots, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna knock that one section right here and make that into about maybe three maybe. You see here. Just separate all that big area. Pick that foot up. So now I'm just trying to get a good area do some more sketching right here. Like I said, I don't like big areas. So I'll take a big area and chop it down into a few different spots just to make my overall look a little bit. Honestly, I do it to make it hard to not understand, but hard to conceptualize. So the next person may try it, but they may not know where to start. I kind of do that, you know, that's client retention right there. You want to do stuff like that to where your client, you get out the chair and they can't get it, they can't have it mimicked by the guy down the street. So it's those small, real finite details. Make sure you stretch. Dave's big head, it might take a little more extra strength. However, stretching is necessary. I'm not saying Dave got a big head.
I'm just saying Dave's got a big head.
I'm just saying Dave's got a big head. Hair nerds in the house.
Hey.
I'm just saying it's a good thing Dave doesn't have an ego.
Oh, he does. He does.
Wouldn't be able to get out.
Oh, he does. He does have a
door.
Yeah. Well, oh. Josh shot a shot at you right there. He took one. Fire. Oh, and your mom's in the building. Oh, God. Oh, God, your mom was here. Oh. Miss Trish, listen, we were just playing. He's got a perfectly shaped size head, Miss Trish. You molded it just perfectly.
I'm so sorry. You really deserve a medal for that.
It didn't come out like this, dang.
Ask your mom. Miss Trish, you gotta be proud of your son. You're getting ready to get out of here. You got two kids that come through the program successfully. You know Dave's real name, right? He hasn't told you? Oh, you didn't tell your mom your real name?
Oh, this is good.
You didn't tell your mom you was a Federico?
Oh, no.
This is David Federico, Miss Trish. We changed his name months ago. Whenever I don't have an answer, who do I ask? David. He knows. Swear. Whenever I need something explained about the front desk and how to build everything, David knows. How did the point system work? David knows. So yeah, we just changed his name. He no longer belongs to the Avalos family. He's an Italian. I'm gonna miss him though. I'm not gonna make it misty in here tonight.
No, I don't do that. But likewise, too.
All right. So, huh?
Don't worry, I'll be bugging you. Don't worry about
No, you're not. Once you get out of here, I don't want to talk to you.
I'll blow your phone up, right?
Nope. Once you're done, buddy.
You getting direct messages on Instagram, Facebook?
Nope. As a matter of fact, when you graduate, I'm changing my number, Instagram name.
I know where you work.
For the time. I mean, you stupid. I'm gonna run from you, Dave. Okay, now I'm gonna switch him around this side because I see something with this tail here. I want to make it rock with what we're doing here. So I'm gonna go here. Again, make sure you feed the hair into the clipper. That's one of the biggest things, just making sure that, because that's how you conserve time. That's how you said, Katie, like we do a lot in the hour. It's just because I don't know, I want to make sure every stroke is deliberate. Pause. All right, now I'm gonna fade him out. This side over here, I got about 15 minutes. Gotta go fast.
Fasting?
So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna just knock all this out right here. And again, you notice my motion, I'm not going into it like this, I'm going sideways. Reason being, it's not creating a really hard line. It's just cutting hair. And I do the same thing when I'm coming this way. When I wanna go back, I, like that. Switch to my brush, as soon as I can find it. Switch my tool. Now I'm gonna go to my Super 120. I'm gonna switch to my number 1, open all the way here. I'm gonna start back here because of the light areas. And I'm gonna have my blue comb handy too. I'll come here and I'm gonna just go in. I always make sure that I'm stretching, even with my comb. You notice that my comb is stretching. It's not just laying here, it's actually stretching him, as well as giving me a base for my next cut. Why not clipper over comb it, so I don't have to break out a whole bunch of tools. I'm using the thinnest side of this big comb now, but I know I'm going to eventually have to get a smaller comb, which I have handy. This just helps me to save time instead of going over there and switching out the guards right now. I love this clipper because it's great for clipper over comb. Again, we talk about how the teeth mesh really well with the teeth of the comb, the teeth of the comb mesh really good with the teeth of the blade. I'm going to switch to my thicker side now. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to blend this down a little bit. And you notice, see, Mama? Oh, sorry. Come here. If you notice, I just elevate slightly. So what happens is I put the comb in there, let it lock in, let it get all the way to the heel, then I elevate and see what I do and don't want. Now I can switch to that thin side and do the same thing all over again. And if I got hairs that want to go down, I do like so. Those hairs that want to fight me, all right, I got something for you, chump. Those hairs are a little bit resistant, you can get them. Mr. Federico. You know, just the
Yeah,
doom 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 doom. Well, Adam, you know, everything recycles, just like the comb overs and all those disconnected styles that were really, really popular back in the 40s, 20s, 40s, and all those. You know, they're back today, 2014, 15. They're going to be hot, even hotter then. I think it's more or less because, shoot, that hurt. That hurt. I think it's more or less because people get more creative. You know, the styles, you know, people are more independent in their styles. They're not really concerned about, you know, what everybody else looks like so much anymore. It's like, you know what? I want to go ahead and put a rabbit in the back of my head. I'm going to put a rabbit in the back of my head. Or I want to put stars in the back of my head. I'm going to put stars in the back of my head. It's going to match the outfit that I got on tomorrow. You know, and so I think that's why the designs have come back. They're fun. I remember there was an era where they weren't getting any designs. And I'm just blending this out with my BGR 1.5. So yeah, it's fun though. I mean, you know, it's a good time, and I mean, it's and just like anything, when it goes away and comes back, it comes back with a force. So the guys that were doing design, first design, I think, to be able to do, I'm gonna date myself here. When I started cutting hair, if you could do a wine glass in somebody's head, you was the man. And when I said
St. Ides logo.
no, we weren't even considering logos yet. You might get a 40-ounce bottle in the back of your head, but no logos yet. So the wine glass was this, and this. 2 triangles, a stick, and a triangle on the bottom. So and now you see guys putting in, you know, full portraits, Michael Jordan, the 5 rings and stuff like that. So, you know, I hope I'm around, you know, for the next 40, 50 odd years so I can see when it goes away, because it's going to obviously go away again. I mean, you know, it'll be for commercial and whatnot, you know, but, you know, everybody's not going to be wearing it. It's going to play out just like they always do. But it's going to come back again. And when it comes back again, it's going to be even stronger, and people are going to be doing it with more talent and more diversity. One thing I hope doesn't ever come back though is a Jerry curl. Jerry curl, right? Jerry curl.
Oh, come on, bring it back.
I'm gonna bring mine back. Straight out of Compton. No.
Tiffany K says, ordered me some Johnny B stuff. Thanks to last week's live show.
Wait. She said, she said, order some Johnny B.
No, she ordered some.
Oh, okay. Right on. Hope you enjoy it. Johnny B, send us some stuff.
Yeah, send us some stuff.
Send us some stuff, Johnny B.
I want to try the new razor I saw earlier. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, Johnny B, send us a razor.
Yeah, man. We got to call up some people, man. Hair nerds. You know, y'all know everybody. Shout out to Nina, right?
Yes.
Oh, shout out to the LA Kings. Sorry, Ducks fans. Sharks fans. You're a Shark fan, right? Oh, Dave. I don't even get down with hockey. I just know the Kings whooped on y'all 3-0. Y'all 0-3. Y'all let them come back.
Choke.
Oh.
Choke artist.
LA fans are talking about getting another one next year. I'm like, y'all just need to celebrate this one. Stop being greedy.
They win every other year.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, every other year. So now you start seeing that line just go. You know what I mean? Really basic, really easy. Again, we got a system. We took it down with the trimmer real quick, knocked that down, got that line out real fast. And then we just went through and just did some clipper over comb with that. So really, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Right over here to blend this a little bit. To help, I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit, keep that dark, so you can see where I'm going for. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come over this side, and I'm gonna do just like this. I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit more. Right here. I wish Miss Trish would have stuck around. What was she in Modern Hair?
Modern salon.
Modern Salon.
And the Steve Elias unstructured in May. May edition.
Yeah. Federico Educators. Hashtag bomb. Lightening up some things here, these heavy parts. Right here, I'll blend this into it right here. Instead of clipper over comb for that, I'm gonna go a little bit right here with my 1.5 and kind of like chip it that just a little bit because I want that softer. Comb it up like this. And as I do that, I'm starting to see, okay, I need to do something here. So I'm gonna come here. I'm on the way.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there, do you have a suggestion on,
No, Dave.
sometimes I feel like when I do my designs, I might be trying to do too much. Is there some place like start, finish, end, you know what I mean? Like when you get stuck sometimes it's because maybe you're overthinking it.
I used to overdo them.
Yeah.
And sometimes I might have a tendency to still overdo them. You know, you're the only one that's going to be able to tell that. You know what I'm saying? It's just less is more sometimes. Always kind of try to stay true to your theme, whatever that theme might be. Find you a theme and you'll be all right. If you're going, like I said, freestyle leads a lot of stuff into interpretation. So, you know, you could kind of go, you could just keep going and it may just turn, you might wreck it, you know what I mean? But sometimes, you know, the trick about a good part, I mean, a good design is that to make sure the parts are all clean. Right. If you could just make it clean, you know, it can make sense. That's the biggest thing. If you could clean up your parts really well, you know, you can have an overall, you can have something that people understand. I feel like my edge is getting a little upset. Let's switch up, get the other one. Let's clean this up. Yeah, it's starting to look real abstract and astrologically. You know, I'll make up a word in a minute. Now you notice I'm coming through and I'm just cleaning up everything that I already had, going on the outlines of everything and just kind of chopping things up. Now, mess around a little bit. Mess around with the graph edge pencils just a little bit, not before I do one thing that I think I add dimension to our moon here. So now I'm gonna take this black pencil and I'm gonna go around, I'm kind of just like go inside just these darker areas that I want to accent. I'm not pressing really hard. I'm just going to just get that little bit of pencil on the scalp, and then I just mesh it in like so. The trick here being, you don't want someone to know that he has a pencil. And I don't care. A lot of barbers say, you know pencil. Yes, you do. Some of you do. I'm using this more or less because we were already at a point where it was low. So I didn't have the opportunity to give myself the graduation that I would have, liked to. But it's actually cool because it actually allowed me to cut it a lot easier and get it in like I wanted to without a great deal of effort. Thank you, guys.
But you still have 11 viewers.
Right on. Thank you for staying in with us. Got to figure out how we get back to the first night numbers. What did I do? It was heavy. Remember the first night we did pretty, doesn't matter.
Viewers?
27?
The first night?
Yeah.
That's not bad, then. That's not bad. We okay. Good, yeah. About average. Tell a friend, Barber Night Live, Tuesday night, 6 to 9 o'clock? I wish. What am I thinking about? 6 to 7 o'clock. Barber Night Live. Power hour. Ooh, I like that. Just those little accents.
I bet you're gonna be out.
Yeah, like we went somewhere, huh? I'm gonna add a little silver. I haven't worked with the silver before. I haven't worked with the silver. Thought the silver would be more, more demolition manish. Uh-oh. We're over time. Oh, don't worry. You're a big guy. You can take it. That would have been a great episode ender. Join us next week when I bust Dave in his eye. Okay, here, a little silver here. A little silver here. A little silver there. How's the pencil feel, Dave? Ain't too sharp, right?
No.
It broke on me, so I'm trying to get through it.
As far as the Graph-Etch pencils go, how do you know where to shade and what to color in and what not to color in?
It's a trial and error thing. I mean, you don't always, sometimes you end up taking stuff out. You know, you start something, you thought it was gonna work out good and it doesn't, so you just take it out, start all over again. Luckily, they'll wipe out. Usually I try to use like a oil-based product, so it makes it a little bit easier when I'm trying to take it out, if I need to take it out.
Someone just asked, does the pencil shampoo out? Or
Yes.
is it made over multiple shampoos?
Both. It depends on how aggressively a person would shampoo. You know, it might stay in overnight, and especially if I go ahead, take it and hit it with a silicone base or something, I'll lock it in. And if he doesn't go and just vigorously scrub his head, it'll last overnight. It'll fade a little bit, and actually it'll last over a couple of days. It'll progressively fade. And we've had guys that just, do the same outline, same design, different colors every day. That's the good thing about the pencil, instead of really doing permanent or semi or demi-permanent. Excuse me, Josh. Just add some little I don't know what you would call it. Just ants. Just a little ant here and there. Okay, so cover what we did. Did a whole bunch of circles, lines, stars. And so you can see how you could just combine all these different things that make a theme or a style. Other side, We'll go over here and knock this off the side of his ear because that is not a complete haircut. We left that here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Looks like he's wearing sunglasses, except without glasses.
Furry glasses. My glasses are furry. And I have to say, for doing, I mean, you know, not to toot my own horn, but for a quick, you know, knock out that, you know, clipper over comb work, not too bad. But it goes all with the cut, and that's mainly what's important. We brought the midsection up to match this side over here a little bit more. Hard designs over here, cosmic stars, whatever you want to call it, just something fun. It's something fun. You could use the edgers to go ahead and clean your color up a little bit too if you want to. Just to go ahead and kind of like add a little bit of dimension, pushing the color just like we would with the other temporary colors that we use. Yeah. How's that feel, everybody? Yeah?
Still disappointed by no badass Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He didn't give me enough time, man. I need more time, man. Gosh.
Or Peterbilt logo.
Listen, the Peterbilt logo, Dave is gonna do that.
I'm not doing that.
Hey man, one of the little guys came in today and had us put a Lego in his head.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, we put the Legos in his head. Then we put the Lego logo. Yeah. It was like, and then he was falling asleep the whole time. Like, how do you fall asleep and you ask for a Lego in your head?
You'd be excited about the Lego.
Right. So after we woke up and he had a green and orange Lego in his head, he was juiced. I don't know if anybody took any pictures of it.
You should cut the top of his head like a Lego.
Uneven cut.
Yeah.
Had it stackable.
Got the Millennium Falcon up there.
Take all the other kids that got their hair cut and stack their hair on his hair. All right.
Romo Martinez asks, question, are those eyeliner pencils, lip pencils, what kind of pencils?
They're called graph etch.
Barbers go to Mac.
Yeah, barbers go to Mac, go to the Mac counter. I say, yo, I need that lip revitalizer. I need me a black. I need me a tool. Yeah, no, seriously, graph etch. I show it so that you can see the spelling because it's kind of hard. But yeah, graph etch pencils, they come in, they got neon, white, black. The white and black are the pretty much basic ones that we normally use, but they have different colors. And you can actually interchange them, they can match. You could, like, so for instance, when I do this, I kind of like blend those in together. It gives me a whole nother look. So yeah, they work really good together.
They got black and white.
They got black and white, neon. They got primary colors. They got a whole lot. So graph etch pencils, yeah, you can find them all over. You can find them here at the Federico bookstore, so come on down, pick them up. So, I think my motto, Dave Davalos Federicos, is done. Hopefully y'all got something out of that. Next Tuesday, join us back here with something else. Thursday, Federico Live with Adam Federico. Next Thursday, Weapon of Choice with Josh XO. I'm your host for Barber Night Live, Mr. DC the Barber. Follow me at The Real Barberism at Instagram, Twitter, and all that old good stuff. Mr. Davalos is, where are you? Mr. Avalos at The Barber.
Mr. Avalos the Barber.
Mr. Avalos, the food connoisseur. Barber. One of my good guys. Good barber. Future barber, great student. Thank you guys. Make sure you put your comments. Tell us how well we did or how bad we did. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Yay! Oh, badass.
Yeah.